In June 2024, Nikon redefined the mid-range mirrorless landscape with the introduction of the Z6 III, a camera designed to bridge the gap between enthusiast and professional needs. At a price point of around $2,500 for the body only, the Z6 III lands squarely in the heart of Nikon's Z series lineup, positioned to challenge formidable competitors like the Canon EOS R6 Mark II and Sony A7iv. But what sets the Z6 III apart isn't just its price. It's the sum of careful refinements, innovative features, and a clear focus on hybrid shooting that makes it such a compelling option for both photographers and videographers. From the first moment you hold the Z6 III, its build quality is apparent. Slightly larger and heavier than the Z6 II, it measures 138.5 by 101.5 by 74 millimeters, and tips the scales at 760 grams with battery and memory card installed. The magnesium alloy chassis is robust, and the camera's weather sealing, reportedly on par with the higher-end Z8, offers confidence in dusty, damp, or cold environments. While there's no official IP rating, Nikon's reputation for reliable builds stands firm here. Thoughtful design tweaks make a noticeable difference in use. The grip is chunkier and more comfortable, especially when paired with longer telephoto lenses or during extended shoots. Controls are familiar to Nikon users, offering a seamless transition for those upgrading from earlier models. A few button repositions, like the improved placement of the drive and playback controls, make operation more intuitive, and the top plate LCD now features a backlight for those low-light situations when quick checks are needed. The rear touchscreen is a 3.2-inch, fully articulated 2.1-million-dot LCD, a considerable upgrade from the previous tilting screens. This is especially useful for vloggers and videographers who need flexible angles, though some pure stills photographers may miss the more straightforward tilt mechanism. One minor frustration is that when using accessory cables, such as USB-C or HDMI, the screen's movement can be restricted, something to bear in mind for video creators using external monitors or recorders. If there's a single standout feature in the Z6 III's physical design, it's the electronic viewfinder. With a staggering 5.76-million-dot resolution, a 4,000 nit brightness rating, and full DCI-P3 color gamut coverage, it's among the brightest and most color-accurate EVFs available. This makes shooting in bright sunlight a breeze, and provides a lifelike preview of your scene, rivaling even the flagship Z8 and Z9 models. It's a small feature that makes a big difference in the field, whether you're tracking wildlife at dawn or shooting portraits in harsh midday sun. However, it's not all perfect. The memory card door can be obstructed by the right strap hanger, and the battery slot cover feels less premium than the rest of the build, lacking a reassuring spring mechanism. A loud click from the sensor stabilizer when the camera enters playback or powers down is another minor but noticeable quirk that's a little surprising at this price point. At the heart of the Z6 III is Nikon's first partially stacked 24.5 megapixel CMOS sensor, combined with the lightning-fast X-Speed 7 processor. The partially stacked design places faster readout circuits at the sensor's edges, resulting in a 3.5 times faster readout than the Z6 II. This means less rolling shutter, an essential improvement for both action photography and video, allowing you to confidently shoot fast-moving subjects without distortion. Image quality is excellent, with vibrant colors, crisp detail, and well-controlled noise. High ISO performance is particularly impressive, with usable results up to ISO 25600 and even ISO 64000 for those rare, extreme low-light needs. The dual-gain ISO design helps preserve shadow detail in challenging lighting, making it a strong performer for night or astrophotography. Dynamic range at base ISO, however, sees a slight reduction compared to the Z6 II, around 1 stop less, especially when using the mechanical shutter. For most users, this is a negligible trade-off, but landscape photographers who rely on maximum dynamic range might take note. The Z6 III supports both RAW and JPEG formats, with a range of compression options for workflow flexibility. Nikon's D-lighting feature helps optimize dynamic range in JPEGs, and pixel shift technology allows for ultra-high-resolution 96-megapixel images, ideal for static subjects like landscapes or product photography, though it does require post-processing to assemble the final image. Autofocus is another area where the Z6 III truly shines. Borrowing heavily from the Z8 and Z9, it features a hybrid phase/contrast detection system with 273 selectable focus points. eye and face detection for people, animals, and even vehicles is fast and reliable, and the system is sensitive down to an impressive -10 EV, enabling accurate focus in near darkness. In practice, autofocus performance is snappy, confident, and consistent, even when tracking erratic subjects like birds in flight or fast-moving athletes. A unique addition is AI-powered subject detection in manual focus mode. The camera tracks your subject and confirms focus with a green box overlay, offering a rare blend of manual precision and AI convenience. Touchscreen control for selecting focus points is intuitive, making it easy to adjust focus on the fly. Burst shooting is robust, with up to 20 frames per second in RAW and 60 FPS in JPEG at full resolution. Switch to DX crop and you can push up to 120 FPS in JPEG, albeit at a lower resolution. Pre-release capture lets you record frames before and after the shutter is pressed, helping you nail unpredictable moments in wildlife or sports photography. The buffer, especially with CF Express Type B cards, is generous, allowing you to capture over 1,000 JPEGs before slowing down. For video shooters, the Z6 III is a powerhouse. It records 12-bit 6K NRAW up to 60 FPS and ProRes RAW up to 30 FPS, with 4K at 120 FPS with a 1.5x crop, and Full HD at a blistering 240 FPS for dramatic slow motion. Internal recording supports 10-bit color with 4:2 sampling in ProRes 422 HQ or 4:0 in H.265, and the camera can record continuously for up to 120 minutes without overheating, a significant advantage for event videographers and filmmakers. One caveat is the potential for exposure flickering in high ISO RAW video, particularly above ISO 6400, an issue that's been reported and is awaiting further clarification from Nikon. Stabilization is handled by a 5-axis in-body system offering up to 8 stops of correction, further refined by Focus Point VR, which prioritizes stabilization around the active autofocus point. For video, electronic VR adds another layer of smoothness, making handheld shots look remarkably stable. Connectivity is comprehensive, with USB 3.2, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and a full-size HDMI port. Nikon Imaging Cloud offers direct uploads to cloud storage and lets you create custom picture control presets via NX Studio. Dual card slots, one CF Express Type B and one SD, provide flexibility for different workflows. Battery life is solid, rated at 360 shots with the EVF or 390 with the LCD, though real-world performance, especially in burst or video modes, often exceeds this. The camera supports older NEL15A/B batteries, albeit with reduced stamina, and the optional MBN14 battery grip is available for those needing extra juice or improved ergonomics, particularly with larger lenses. Comparing the Z6 III to its main rivals, it holds its own and then some. It matches or surpasses the Canon R6 Mark II and Sony A7iv in autofocus speed, video specs, and viewfinder quality, though the Sony offers slightly higher stills resolution. The Z6 II, now more affordable, remains a great option for those who don't need the Z6 III's speed or video muscle, while the Z8, at a higher price and resolution, caters to those demanding the ultimate in image quality. In summary, the Nikon Z6 III delivers a remarkable blend of speed, image quality, and versatility. Its partially stacked sensor, class-leading EVF, advanced autofocus, and robust video features make it a true hybrid workhorse. While minor design quirks and the dynamic range trade-off are worth considering, they're easily outweighed by the camera's strengths. For enthusiasts and semi-professionals seeking a durable, high-performance camera for both photo and video, the Z6 III stands as one of the most compelling choices in 2024.